Now, just like before, this is an emergency stream, so there's not going to be a troll avatar. You guys just need to close your eyes and imagine that it's there. I absolutely love this article because they're using a strategy that was very popular in 2016 but has since been heavily nerfed. You see, all you had to do in 2016, if you are a cheeky little shit online, would be to have connections with the press and then claim you're getting harassment. And the press would immediately go and only present half of the story and be like, oh my goodness, you're getting harassment? Well, we just gotta terminate those people. We gotta crack down on those motherfuckers and make absolutely sure that they will never tweet anything again. So without analyzing the situation, right? Like without seeing what the harassment actually entails, without requiring any proof, and harassment is usually criticism. This is like the kryptonite of American companies, just criticizing them. And in this case, threatening to boycott. I mean, that is peak harassment levels. If you choose not to buy a game that has Denuvo, well, that is harmful. That is dangerous to their democracy. I mean, literally, these are people that are talking like Democrats. It's almost like they wanted to be politicians rather than be at the company they're working on. It's like, look at this, misinformation. What is it? It's like Russian hackers are the ones that are spreading this misinformation. And what is the misinformation? Well, apparently some people are claiming that they have played the games that have Denuvo, and they've also played the games that were pirated, and the pirated version works better. And Denuvo says that no, this is not the case. So I guess we need to trust Denuvo because clearly they don't have a horse in this race. Like, isn't this absolutely mental? Who do they believe they're going to fool with this nonsense? So let me get this straight. Gamers are accusing Denuvo of making their game sluggish, and then gamers actually show what they consider to be anecdotal evidence. Anecdotal evidence which can be replicated by anyone on Earth. Like, literally anyone can try. You know, like, you get one version of the game, you get another version of the game, you run it on the same PC, and you measure the frame rate, you measure the performance. Like, you do not need a doctor in a lab coat to perform the study on this shit. Like, this is not just like some anecdotal evidence with the guy saying he found the genie in a bottle. No, like, you can actually test this theory yourself. But the Denuvo says, no, it's just some anecdotal evidence. Trust us, you know, because we're the ones selling the product. It's how it works. Imagine, like, going to a car salesman and you complain about the performance of the car and the salesman goes like, no, it's just like gaslight. So this entire article is literally that. It's like, well, developer says it's fine, the Denuvo say it's fine, so it's harmful and dangerous misinformation. Maybe you should shut up about it. Yeah, maybe I should keep boycotting. How about that? See, the thing that I don't get with Denuvo is that, first of all, it's not even working properly, right? Because, like, many games have been released despite the fact that they have Denuvo. But the marketing strategy as well is baffling. I said this on my live stream, but recently I have to play gacha games. There's literally nothing that's coming out that I like. So I'm playing gacha games, I'm playing old games, I'm playing There Are Billions, I'm playing Age of Empires. It's what I've been pushed into. I've been backed into a corner. But one of the gacha games that I played, and I talked about it on my channel, is Nikke. Now, Nikke has a very interesting monetization strategy, because usually when you think about gacha games, you're thinking that you gotta link your credit card to it, you think that you're going to spend a lot, which is true for some people that do not have, like, the fortitude and self-control required in order to play these games. But what I want to talk is the strategy, the monetization strategy. And apparently it's not just Nikke. It's like literally almost every single gacha game that's coming out of South Korea right now. They're doing the same stuff. Which is literally give shit away. Like, if you Google right now, Nikke Red Hood anniversary dress. It's a little bit lewd for YouTube. I don't know if the AI likes it or not, so I'm not showing it. But trust me, you'll appreciate it, right? Google Nikke, spelled with 2K, Red Hood scarlet dress. And do you know how much that cost? Nothing. They gave it away for free. On the anniversary of the release of Stellar Blade, because they're the same company. Like, they made the gacha game, it made a lot of money, and then they made the AAA game. So on the anniversary of Stellar Blade, they gave 20 gacha pulls for free. And then they gave 20 more. That's 40 gacha pulls. It's around like $200 worth of free shit. And apparently like many other gacha games are doing this. So you'd be wondering, well, how are they making money then? And the answer is like there's a lot of people, myself included, who have realized that, okay, this game has entertained me for 2 months now. Like for 2 months I've been playing this game. I've been having fun. I made a lot of friends, people that played it as well. You know what? I'll give the developers $50. I'll give them $50 because, hey, you know what? They worked hard for this game. And not only that, like they make surveys, they ask the players questions. It's like, how do you feel about the game? Is it too hard or is it too easy? What type of collabs would you like to see make with us in the future? Do you think the female characters are too sexualized? Do you want them to be more sexualized or less? What other AAA company is doing this, man? Like, I genuinely feel that this random shitty company actually cares about my enjoyment and my entertainment. They don't care about social issues. I have no idea who do the developers vote for, what they care about. I don't even know what social issues are happening in South Korea. I know what's happening in America by playing their shitty games, but I have no idea what's happening in South Korea. So basically, this is how you're supposed to do business. This is how you actually make money. They're a fucking money printer. Even if Joe Biden isn't going to be president anymore, you're still going to have inflation because games like Nick can just print money nonstop. They can't stop printing money. So meanwhile, you have like AAA developers that are making shitty online-only games that do not care about their customers whatsoever. Like why isn't Ubisoft sending you a survey asking you about what you think about their games? Why isn't Blizzard doing this? I mean, the technology is there. You know, this is not 2000 where you didn't have the technology to send surveys to players and to figure out. So you would rely on game journalists to tell you what the community thinks. But now you can actually use an in-game survey and you immediately find out what your players like, what they don't like. But the reality is they don't give a shit. They don't care what the player likes. They don't care what the player wants. So instead, what they do is they're trying to be as greedy as possible. They sell a game for $70, sometimes $120, and they give you like an early access. So you get to play 3 days early, but you gotta pay $40 more for that privilege. And then they have like 5 or 6 DLCs, and they got like all of this shit. And I don't understand the people who play AAA games and shame me for playing gacha games. It's like, look, I don't play gacha games because I like them. There's nothing else to play, number one. And number two, who the fuck are you to talk about it? Let's see how much money you spend on your AAA slot compared to how much money I spend. And I guarantee, not only do I spend less, but I actually have more time invested and more enjoyment out of my shitty phone games than you got playing your AAA slop. There's literally no reason to upgrade a PC now. I know people who have the same PC from 2016. And everything that they play, you know, they play it on medium, they don't play it on the maximum resolution. But hey, it still works. And there's no reason for them to upgrade. Like, I asked them, it's like, okay, so if you upgrade, like, what games would you play? And they're like, I don't know, maybe Doom. Like, that one has some graphics that are worth seeing, but, like, everything else is boring. Like, well, you get to see the men in wigs that they pass off as female characters. You get to see them in 4K resolution. Yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone wants to do that, right? So, anyway, turns out that, you not liking AAA companies and not liking Denuvo is harmful and dangerous misinformation. You know, Denuvo has no performance issues. Source, Denuvo. Alright. I like it like when a gamer like makes a YouTube video and they show the difference in performance. That's an anecdotal evidence. But when Denuvo tells you that their game is good, their product is good, that's not anecdotal. Why do they have, like, more credibility than the average person? Because here's the thing, you know, if I see a person on YouTube just doing a frame-by-frame comparison between a game with Denuvo and one without, why would he lie to me? Like, what interest does he have to lie to me? None whatsoever. Unless they're a Russian shill, huh? Maybe Putin sent them? Like, is Putin out for Denuvo? But when Denuvo or a AAA developer tells me that there's no issue, well, they do have an interest. Like, they're trying to sell me the product, right? Anyway, let me know what you guys think. And as usual, I will see you in the comment section. Take care.